Once upon a time, in a small fishing village by the shimmering sea, there lived a young man named Lucas. He was an eager and ambitious individual, always seeking instant gratification and quick results in everything he did. One sunny morning, Lucas decided to try his luck at fishing, hoping to catch the biggest fish in the entire ocean. With his fishing rod in hand, Lucas cast his line into the water, filled with anticipation and excitement. He waited for a moment, but his impatience soon took hold. He couldn't bear the thought of waiting for hours, expecting a fish to come along. Frustration washed over him, and he considered giving up on his fishing endeavor altogether. Just as Lucas was about to abandon his fishing rod and walk away, an old man with weathered hands and a kind smile happened to pass by. He noticed the young man's frustration and approached him, intrigued by his predicament. "Patience, my young friend," the old man said gently. "Fishing is not just about catching fish. It is an art of waiting, of embracing the stillness within oneself." Lucas looked at the old man, puzzled by his words. "But I don't have time to wait," he exclaimed. "I want to catch a fish now." The old man chuckled softly and sat down beside Lucas. He began to share a story, hoping to impart a valuable lesson. "Once there was a wise farmer who planted a beautiful apple tree in his orchard," he began. The farmer carefully tended to the tree, watering it and nourishing it with love and patience. He knew that the tree needed time to grow and bear its sweet fruits. Years passed, and the tree stood tall and strong, providing shade and beauty to the orchard. The farmer, with anticipation in his heart, eagerly awaited the first apples to appear. But the tree seemed to take its time, seemingly dormant for seasons. Instead of becoming frustrated or giving up, the farmer continued to care for the tree, trusting in the natural process of growth. He knew that patience and persistence were the keys to a bountiful harvest. One day, as the farmer gazed upon the tree, he saw clusters of ripe, juicy apples hanging from its branches. The tree had flourished in its own time, rewarding the farmer's patience and perseverance. The old man's story lingered in the air, and Lucas absorbed its wisdom. He realized that just as the farmer had nurtured the apple tree with patience, he too needed to cultivate patience within himself. With newfound understanding, Lucas took a deep breath, cast his line back into the water, and settled into a state of calmness. He embraced the rhythm of the sea, appreciating the gentle lapping of the waves and the whisper of the wind. Hours passed, and as the sun began to set, a tug on Lucas's fishing line startled him. With steady hands and a patient heart, he reeled in his catch. A magnificent fish glistened in the fading light, a testament to his perseverance and newfound patience. Gratitude filled Lucas's heart as he released the fish back into the water, realizing that the true reward was not merely in the catch, but in the journey itself. The old man nodded approvingly, knowing that a valuable lesson had been learned. From that day forward, Lucas carried the wisdom of patience with him in all his endeavors, understanding that sometimes the greatest rewards come to those who wait. He became a source of inspiration for others, sharing the old man's story and reminding them that patience is not just a virtue, but a pathway to growth and fulfillment.